45 miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Glad you could join us from Research Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Oregon State Beavers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Beavers offense will go to work first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Scanning the field, it's McMillan trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition.
Open field on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Could not make his way to the corner.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot downfield here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd down play from the gun. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Throwing, Williams. Extending the play. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Williams will pass. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Myers to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a... Turn on the pick.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A little bit of shock and awe right now early in this game for the offense. I understand there's a lot of football to play, but this defense, David, they came in the underdog in this one, and man, they're playing really fast right now. They look like they're attacking the football. They're not staying back, being passive. They're trying to dictate everything to the offense early, and so far the underdog is having tons of success.
And you got to love that, man. Go shoot your shot, right? Like, be aggressive. They've got to find a way to play great D on that side of the football. If they can continue this, who knows, man? They could pull the big upset, but it was all about the defense with the coaching staff, and so far, this D has come to play.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Williams. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense trying to take it back.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
The Beaver offense ready to go. From the gun. Give on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's McMillan. Quickly complete. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Right back to him on the ground. Maybe some room here. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Beavers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Play fake, Williams. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Runs through a man. He might have some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. That's reeled in. It's Durant. Crosses the 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. At the 45 on his way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Under fire. And they got him.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
Fires quickly. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it.
Here we go. Go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Card in the backfield. It's Wade. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air, it's McMillan. They get to him as he throws. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Might be changing the route. Snap in the shotgun. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Oregon State will use its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got... First in the second half, if they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here's Williams to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the Nevada Wolfpack. And it's the Crimson Tide who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Now back to your game in Corvallis. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Williams on the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He breaks a tackle.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Williams makes the catch. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Leads it with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Williams looking for a man. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal with the 6. He'll do it himself on the draw. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Williams. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Still on the 2-yard line after the incompletion. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Here he comes out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
QB draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the fourth. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. After that punt, they've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The run from the shotgun. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And here comes the offense on second down. Williams. He tries to take the top off. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They pushed the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Touchdown, Ducks! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Look out, he's got room. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's Williams to throw. Working that left side now. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Got enough for the 1st. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Ducks have this offense rolling. To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Keeps it on the option. There's a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Gets the back moving. Williams. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
From the gun, the running back has it. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
That makes the score Oregon 38, Oregon State 10.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. 1 more play to pad the stats. They want to run it left here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.